kind of baseball geared up because I just watched a nice interview with Mark Shapiro, which was kind of cool. Thanks to Chris and the people at Mortgage Magnets. I just wanted to do a first segment called By the Numbers. This is something that came to me as I'm very much a numbers person, as a lot of you know. And I'm seeing a lot of lenders really gravitate towards promoting cashback mortgages. And so I wanted to take a look at cashback mortgages by the numbers. Right now, it's really interesting because cashback mortgages really aren't cash back. It's a loan. And they may not say it, they may not structure it that way because you get a lump sum of money back on closing day, but it really is a loan when you look at it by the numbers. So let's take a look. Let's say that you have two neighbors, both who want to do $400,000 mortgages. And neighbor A decides to do it the traditional way and just go with whatever the normal insured rate is at that time. But neighbor B wants to get 3% cash back. Well, doing a cashback mortgage, a 3% cashback mortgage right now, that would end up costing neighbor B about 0.75% more in their interest rate. So what that looks like over the next 5 years is even though they get $12,000 back up front, they're going to actually end up paying almost $150 a month more in payments just for the first 5 years alone. And at the end of that 5 years, they're still going to have an extra $4,500 more in principal that they'll owe on their mortgage because of the higher interest rate. So that means they're approximately paying $9,000 more in payments over the first 5 years. Plus, they're going to have an extra $4,500 a month more to carry forward. Now, none of this even takes into account the amount of interest they're going to pay on that extra amount that they're carrying forward and how much more that will cost them in the long run. Just in the first 5 years alone, to have that $12,000 cash back is costing them $13,500. So that's really like getting a loan at over 10% interest just for the first 5 years. So really, when you look at it by the numbers, cashback mortgages don't make a lot of sense unless there's an absolute reason you need to get that cash back right then and there. If it's an alternative between that and a double-digit interest credit card, then it might make a little bit more sense for you. If you've borrowed from your RRSPs for the down payment and want to be able to pay that money back so it accrues that value quicker, that compounding interest, maybe then it might make sense for you. But for the most part, for a lot of people, by the numbers, cashback mortgages really don't make that much sense. If you want to talk more about these things, reach out to me. You can see my information along the bottom of the screen there. It's jamie@mortgagejedi.ca or 519-575-2135. Thanks and have a great weekend, everyone.